I truly wasn't involved or literally had not much of a base knowledge till about, I guess, 7, 8 years ago. I got a call and asking if I would consider serving on the board of the Oklahoma Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. And I truly was honored to receive the call, but truthfully did not have a knowledge except I knew that they selected the Oklahoma Hall of Fame members. But other than that, I had very much a limited knowledge of the organization. And as I came on board, went through orientation sessions, and literally my first year on the board was a tremendous learning experience. And so I think I've been in the board in various capacities for about 7 years now.
Yeah, and then you finally get someone asks you, hey, would you like to be the chair of this board?
Yes, I was extremely honored and humbled, surprised, but about, 4 years ago now, I was asked if I would serve as chair-elect of the Oklahoma Hall of Fame board, and again, very surprised and humbled, not sure that I had the ability to do that, but I was excited and honored to be asked. It turned out that it had been 25 years since someone from Northwest Oklahoma had been chairman of the Oklahoma Hall of Fame. Did not realize that. Dr. Ed Calhoun from Beaver, Oklahoma was the chairman. Now it'll be about 28 years ago, but the year that I became chairman, it had been 25 years since someone from Northwest Oklahoma. So in a way, I was very, very humbled and honored, but at the same time, I also realized I was representing my part of the state. And anytime I get that opportunity to represent Woodward, Northwest Oklahoma, I certainly want to take advantage of that. So I was excited to have that opportunity.
What for people listening that don't know what that entails? I mean, what's it? Because it's not easy and it takes a lot of time to do what you do, other than stand on stage and MC and be involved at the Oklahoma Hall of Fame presentation night, which is in November every year. What are the yearly what do you do every year when you're the chairman? Well,
the chairman's job is to oversee, and obviously the staff and the programs that the Oklahoma Hall of Fame is. We're extremely fortunate to have Shannon Rich as our president and CEO, and she runs this organization in a fantastic manner. And that makes the chairman's job pretty easy because you just oversee the organization, and obviously you chair the board meetings, but she reports to you, and all the rest of the staff report to her. Yeah. But I've been extremely fortunate. The 2 years I served as chairman, we had a great team and a great organization, but you are leadership, guidance, counsel. You're there to help the staff any way you possibly can. But on a day-to-day basis, we have such a wonderful staff. It made my job easy, but I thoroughly enjoyed working with everybody down here. It was a great, great experience to be able to help in a small way, because my involvement was, I don't know that I made much of a huge difference, but I hope I helped a little bit.
Yeah. Well, and going back to what you said earlier, it kind of puts together, the Oklahoma Hall of Fame puts on so many great educational programs. And you mentioned earlier your just kind of passion for education, and it puts, those two together, right? And when you get these people in a room, all the board members in a room, and, they're extremely influential people in their communities.
Absolutely. We have them from all over the state, our board members, obviously Oklahoma City, Tulsa, and all the rural areas of the state are represented, and it certainly makes a big difference to make sure that you're have a statewide influence. And the thing that attracted me to the organization after I got further into it was I really get excited about the educational part of it. Obviously, our number one objective is to select the members of the Oklahoma Hall of Fame each year. That's very, very important and very exciting, and it obviously is the prime focus of our organization. But we put on so many programs during the year, and I must tell you, some of the ones that excite me the most are the ones that we put on for the elementary age kids. And it is amazing to see these kids come in. They're 4, 5, and 6 years old. They have an opportunity to be exposed to the Oklahoma Hall of Fame. They have an opportunity to be inspired by the Oklahoma Hall of Fame. And hopefully when they leave after a day of having projects and activities and getting to learn about the outstanding people that are in the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, we literally have made a difference in somebody's life. Mm-hmm. I've always taken the position that if you serve on a board or you serve on a commission, when you serve on that board, you need to ask yourself, are we making a difference? And I can assure you, the Oklahoma Hall of Fame, with all the programs and activities we have, from young people, We have a group of high school students that meet and are organized helping the Hall of Fame. We have a group of young adults, our Second Century Board, all, from the young kids, 4 or 5 years old, all the way the high school kids to the young adults to obviously our regular board. But every organization that comes in this building leaves with a positive influence, thinking about the positive things that the members of the Oklahoma Hall of Fame have done. And I can tell you, whether they're 4 or 5 years old, or they're 16-year-old, or their high school group, or our young adult group at 35, we are making a difference.
Yeah.
Where those people are coming and they're being inspired because they have an opportunity to see the great things that people before them have done for the great state of Oklahoma. And it excites me. I could go on and on about the influence this Oklahoma Hall of Fame has, but you can tell I've been excited about it in my service the last 7 years because I truly do believe we are making a difference of the people of all ages as they get inspired by the things that they see in our museum and through our many activities and programs.